Hey everyone, thanks for checking in today. Well, I am going to be doing a first impressions on the new deluxe version of the CARLI Bible palette. So if you want to see my thoughts on this, just keep watching. Before I get started, I would like to ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you have not already. If you have, thank you, and I'm glad you're sticking around. We will be doing my eyes today with the brand new CARLI Bible Deluxe Edition palette. This is what it looks like. So you've got a big old mirror inside, and you've got 21 shadows and highlighters. So this is what it all looks like. It has 11 of the original shades from the palette, and then they've added 10 new shadows and highlighters in there. So if you have not seen the original palette before, let me show you that, and then we'll hold them up side by side. So this is the original palette, and then we'll hold them up side by side if I have room here to do that. Let's go that way. So you can see for the highlighters, there used to be 4 that are up at the top, and now we have 6. And then for the eyeshadows, there used to be 4, 6, 8, 10, and now we have 15. So this, oops, over here, this pink one right here is screaming at me that it needs to be on my eyelids today, so I know that's going to be part of my eyeshadow look. So let's get started with this. Okay, normally I like to zoom you in to when I do an eyeshadow look, but because there's no names on these and I want to be able to show you the colors, and this is a rather large palette, it's going to be easier for me to be able to hold this up and point to what I am showing you. That is one of the downfalls. I'm finding that there's really a hard place for me to find to store this I mean, this is like as big as like my Morphe palettes height-wise, so it's one of those ones you can't just stick in a drawer very easily. So starters, I'm going to take this color right here and take that all over my eyelids. That's going to be my base. Now I know from past experience, these are very buttery, very rich, highly pigmented. They're just stunning. For the next one, I'm going to use this peach shade right here in the corner, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. So I'm going to be using my Morphe. Again, they don't have numbers on these ones, so I'm just going to take that up and use it as a transition color. So I'm going to go up high towards my brow. Okay. Using that same brush, I am now going to go into the center color here, which is kind of a lavender shade. And I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm going to use that as my crease color. And again, I'm taking that up high because I have hooded eyes. Okay, I'm going to take just a clean brush and blend those in together. We're getting there. Alright, now I'm going to take a brush that's a little bit tighter, and I'm going to go into even this darker purple shade right there. Really tap off the extra. I don't want very much, and I'm going to go really deep into the crease. I'm only going to go about halfway in, right to the center of my pupil there. Just want to define that crease in there and give it that dimension that I like to get. And this pink shade is going on my lid. I'm going to try it without getting my brush wet at all and see how we do. And shimmery, I'm going to get it wet. Let's go out on a limb and see what we get here. So I'm just going to use a little bit of Mist and Fix from Make It Forever. Do a light little spray on there. Now let's see what we get. Oh yeah. See that now? Woo! Wow, that's like dual chrome. It's coming off with a gold reflect to it too. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. That's so pretty. Okay, I gotta set this down so I can do this. Gotta spray a little more. I'm really carving that out to my eyelid shape. And don't worry about how harsh it looks right now. I'm going to go in and blend that out so it's not so... Ugh. That's looking very harsh right now. And that's not what I'm going for. If you don't want it to be this in your face, just don't wet your brush. It'll be a much softer look. That is some pink eyelids. I'll let that dry just a little bit. And while that's going on, let's go in and tightline. Okay, that's out of the way, lids are dry. Now, what I'm going to do is that clean brush I've been using, I'm just going to go in and lightly buff over the top of that. It's going to help take out some of that shine that we've got going. Not a lot of it, but a little bit of it. Now, I'm going to take on a different flat brush. Some of this gold shade right here. I'm going to take that on the outer corner, just lightly. I'm not wetting my brush this time. I'm just going over the top of that. Take just a little teeny brush, one of my Luxie brushes. I'm going to go back into that purple color that we used in our crease. And I'm going to go back in a little bit more. Now this was the original crease color, not the deep purple that we went in with. The original one that we took all the way up here. Again, I'm just trying to define that line at the lid. And just to still tone down that pink a teeny bit, I'm going to take a little bit of this light gold here and bring that on the inner corner. So that way the pink is more on the inside part of the lid. So we're going from a light gold to a pink to the dark gold. There, that's toned that down a lot actually. Just that little bit of added color, finding the crease a little bit more. Okay, now we're going to take on a pencil brush, and I'm going to take that light purple that we originally used. That be some thunder. Holy moly. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Loud. Okay, so I've taken the purple under both eyes. Then the next step I'm going to do is take this dark purple shade again here on just an angle brush. I'm going to take that on just the outer part of the eye. Very, very outer part. And yes, you must make the weird faces when you do this stuff. What is the weirdest face you make when you put your makeup on? Leave me a comment down below. I want to know what it is that you make that you just don't like. I think mine is because there's no way any of us can put our mascara on without making a weird face. It's impossible. Okay, now I'm going to go back into this pink shade. I'm going to take that just in the very center. I'm basically going to mirror what I did on my lid right underneath my lash line. Ooh, I have a little fallout there. And clean that off. And then I'm going to go back into this light gold shade and do that on the inner part of my eye. I'm going to take it one more step after this, because we're going to get into these highlighters. I'm going to take this white shade here, and I'm going to take that right into the inner part of my, oh my, wow. Gotta add some color. I see that. Yeah, that's a nice little pop. I haven't swatched this palette at all. I took it out of the box the minute I started filming. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, I need to brush some of this fallout off my face. Just ended up being shimmery all over. Let's try some of this highlight as well. Do I have a highlight brush in front of me? Do I? Yes, use you. I'm going to try. Let's take this lavender shade since oh, there's a lot of fallout. I don't know if you guys see this. Let me do this up close. There's a lot of fallout happening here. Ooh. So let's tap off. Wow. Got some glow. Wow. That's some serious highlight there, huh? Okay, let me do my eyelashes and I will be right back. Well, this is the final look. Maybe I went a little too heavy-handed on the pink eyeshadow on the lid. I think I probably would have been a little bit better off not wetting my brush with that and just going in with just a dry. But, gosh, I really like this palette. I like the colors. I like how well they blended together. I'm anxious to really try out the other colors. I did use a lot of the new ones, but I did use some of the old ones. I'm going to insert some pictures right here of the swatches of all the colors so you can see what they look like, because they are quite stunning. The highlight definitely has some pow to it. It's pretty there, huh? Pretty crazy. I really like this, so I do highly suggest it. If you still can find it, I know Ulta has been carrying this in their stores, so it's not available online anymore, I don't think, the old palette, but this is the new one that is replacing it. So I don't believe you can get this one on Ulta yet. I think you still have to go through BH Cosmetics to get it. Really, the look of the palette hasn't changed whatsoever. It's the same look on the outside, same look on the inside. It's just the 11 new shades that they added on there. So I do highly recommend this. I love this palette. I've used it over and over and over. It's just one of those great ones. The only thing I really wish is there's no black in it. So if you need a black, it's just one of those colors that you need to grab from another one of your palettes. Again, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free again to leave any comments or questions down below. And I love you guys, and until next time, bye-bye.